Welcome. Today, I'm going to share with you how to gain Italian passport. You need to learn to mix like Italians today. So, 3 simple things. Let's start with the first one. What's the gesture that you think when you see someone? Yes. All together? That's step number 1. But we're going to use later after we make a drink. So, gesture number 1, starting to be Italian, right? Welcome, everyone. I'm Nicolas. Some people know me as Dr. Cocktail, different doctor than usual, and I'm so excited to be here. Sanpellegrino is a great company because course come from my childhood. So, when they approached me last year, they said, can you try some of the new soft drinks? I said, hell yes. Today, I'm going to share with you a couple of drinks that we have also in the stand, and also why we do have the concept of aperitivo. Aperitivo comes from the word aperire, that, making simple, means stimulates the appetite. How many of you knew that? How many of you didn't know that? Fantastic, we learned something else. So, you see, you're becoming Italians. The problem in Italy, or good things in Italy, that we have an excuse all the time. When you're peckish, you want to drink and eat something, you say, let's have an aperitivo. Now, statistically, they say that aperitivo is between lunch and dinner. In Italy, it doesn't work. You finish breakfast, after a cappuccino, you're peckish, can have an aperitivo, 10 a.m., that's a great start of the day. Not the coffee, we have aperitivo. We eat, we drink something. And that is what it's all about. Sanpellegrino is showing us the tradition. It's only on the market from 1932, almost my age. 60 years after I was born. But still, I love this kind of concept. Aperitivo is a lifestyle. And also, from being responsible in drinking, is a low alcohol. So, majority of us in Italy, as tradition, we don't drink really boozy alcoholic drinks. We just have low alcohol. Whatever you put with the soft drinks, with Sanpellegrino, we have 120 ml as average, and we have maybe 50 ml of alcohol, and there is something else in it. So it's also safe, so you can have more, and you can enjoy. I'm going to share the first cocktail with you. It's one of the cocktails that we are actually making to the stand, our Piazza Bar. Hello, hello. To the Piazza Bar. The first drink is going to be, it's going to be a twist on Moscow Mule. Of course, we are not in Russia. We're not in Moscow. We are in Italy. Just, we are in the Piazza. So we're going to make a drink, really refreshing, low alcohol, with our ginger beer. How is make the Moscow Mule usually? We do have what? Ginger beer, yes. That will be my last ingredient. It was vodka. Our Milano Mule, we do have something that many people love. We have elderflower. How many of you love elderflower? Look at the hands there. So we're starting with elderflower in the glass. For who is not much in the industry, this technique is called build up. This means that we are building the cocktail inside the glass. I'm going to put all the ingredients. I'm going to give a gentle stir. I'm going to make sure that we have a marriage in there, and then I'm going to add the touch of ginger beer. We started with elderflower liquor. Second ingredient, we need the citrus side. We need the balance. We have a sweet and now in sour. Some lime juice. This is the second step to gain the Italian passport. You are starting to mixing like an Italian, because we're using the soft drinks from Italy. That's an icon. So inside we have the sweet side, a liquor, elderflower liquor, we have a lime, and now we're gonna add some ice, but I'm gonna use a different ice. Why? Because I personally love this kind of ice. the clear ice in the cocktail world makes a huge difference in the final result. Of course, I'm not going to use this, but I'm going to use to wash my hands. And then that's like the Pope, the benediction. So the clear ice is one of the most important things. It's one of the most important things for us in the bar. There is less dilution in a cocktail, and actually will make the fantastic job to make it cool and cold the cocktail. I don't want a watery drink. I want just simply that ice make its own job. Keep my drink cold and don't put too much water. That's why I love this kind of ice. Just witness, making sure that I'm not using it. Last but not the least is ingredient. So we started with elderflower, sweet, lime, sour, and then we're gonna add ginger beer. So this kind of ginger beer, I will invite each one of you, if you haven't done yet, to try on your own. On its own, is absolutely great and subtle. Ginger spike, but not enough, as usual ginger beer, but has a really long finish. In a drink, personally, when I want to have something that has a journey, I need that. I'm gonna add a little bit of the ginger beer on top. Third step, to gain the passport. So what was the first one? I want to see all of you doing it. Come on. There you go. The second step, start to mix like an Italian. The third one, what do we say in Italy? Instead cheers, what do we say? Salute. So that's the first drink. So once you drink it, that gesture becomes open. We Italian, we speak with our language, with our body. That's our language. That's our love language. That's a Milano Mule. What was the drink that you had in your cup? Just curious about it. That was a Milano Mule. I was prepared, you see? That's fantastic. I studied. Second drink we're gonna make is actually a cocktail that I'm gonna shake personally. Is called Orange Riviera. Why Riviera, Orange Riviera? Usually in Italy, the Riviera is renowned as lemon place. Of course, makes sense, but they also have incredible orange. They have incredible citrus. And that's all about it. We need to make sure that we enhance the flavors that we have from our earth, so from our country. So in this case, I'm gonna use, starting with orange, orange syrup. Orange syrup, why? Because we are starting to enhance what we have in this country. That is not just lemon, but also we have an incredible product from orange, aranciata. I always say that was my favorite, it's always been my favorite of all time. Aranciata, juicy, fresh, refreshing, incredible. So orange syrup inside the shaker. Lemon juice. So we're gonna build up in the shaker, thinking about a sweet and sour cocktail, a sour drink. So we have a whiskey sour as a DNA. Of course, as I said, whiskey, Irish whiskey. Why the Irish whiskey? When we thought about how to use the light tonic in this case, in a cocktail, I thought I want a drink that is slightly sweeter on the palate. The light tonic from Sanpellegrino, that is the blue label, the light blue label, comparing with the oak wood, that is the base tonic. When I taste them next to each other, the oak wood, subtle, bitter, is supposed to be a normal tonic, but really crispy. The light tonic, as the end, slightly bitter. So my process thought was, what about if I make a drink slightly sweet as base, and then I top it up with light tonic, because there is a bitterness. Everything that we need in a cocktail and in aperitivo is enjoying and have a good cocktail. Balance, something fresh. We need to enjoy the moment. If the drink is not nice, you're not having a good time, right? So we need to make great cocktails. Irish whiskey in there. And then I prefer, even if it's a demo, to try, just making sure that I'm doing the right thing. Anyway, I'm going to drink it, but you know. Wow, it's disgusting. Ah, no, there is a mic, sorry. And then last but not the least, again, I love to have this kind of ice in the shaker, clear ice. And for who doesn't know, who is in the industry, usually when we have the cocktail competition, the bartender is on stage, when start to shake, people in the audience clap to encourage. So I want to hear your beautiful hands. Even you ladies, you have 2 cups, with 2 cups, try to do it. Oh, there you go. That's music, you see? When we shake, also the ice has its own music, so we know when it's ready. There are some options. Either you touch, we live with our senses. We know when it's ready. The second option is you hear it. Can you hear it? Maybe. He's saying yes. Once it's ready, once I think it's ready, I'm gonna pour some ice in the eyeball. This time I'm gonna serve in an eyeball. Slightly different from the one in the slide. If you notice the slide, I don't know if there are some slides around. And I always prefer to strain it. Why? Because I love to have the cocktail that is clean from everything. I don't want bits of ice around. I want something really clean on the palate and doesn't play around with on my lips. This is my own style. This does not mean we do aperitivo like that all the time, but this is how it's supposed to be. Last but not the least, we top up with light tonic, Sanpellegrino of course, but with Sanpellegrino. Light tonic, you have this bitter aftertaste that is absolutely incredible for me. As you know, Italians, we have a really bitter palate. Bitter coffee, vermouth, all the Amaros, bitters, Campari, everything is bitter for us. But we love this lifestyle. That's all about when we do aperitivo. When you meet us, we always ask you, do you want something to drink? And you're all gonna say yes, of course. So, number 1, all together, number 1, you need to gain your passport. If you want to be Italian, come on, you need to do it. There you go. Number 1. Number 2, mix like Italian. So, with the recipes that we are sharing, the one that we have also on the stand, please, I will invite each one of you to do it. And number 3, I wait for this tray. I'm just waiting. It's okay. I'm trained. I worked out yesterday. I'm fine. It's my rest day. Who between you came already to our stand to try the drinks? Yes, I recognize you. Unfortunately, I know you. Yes. I didn't see you yet. Salute. Cheers. What about this drink? I made all of this drink in the meantime I was talking. You didn't see me, but it was me. Is it good? Do you see the... Don't you have a drink? Do you want to... Ah, you have it. Okay. What do you think about this drink? So, if you think about what I personally try to look for when it comes to developing a drink, I always try to have something that is quite smooth. Yes, sometimes it needs to be punchy. I need some character in there, but it doesn't have to be really invasive in terms of flavors. This, for example, is what I noticed when I use the ginger beer in the Milano Mule. Yes, there is a kick of the hit. There is the kick of the ginger, yes, but after you have this spike and then slowly stay long. What about the light tonic? Light tonic, personally, I prefer to the classic oak wood tonic. The oak wood tonic is really interesting for me because the oak wood, in my own palate, so my own opinion, the oak wood gives that extra taste of peppery notes. I will invite each one of you to taste first the neat ingredient and then to see how it works in the cocktail. It doesn't matter if you're a bartender, bar manager, you're an alcoholic like myself. It doesn't matter. We need to know the base of the ingredient first. Drink it, taste it, analyze it. Based on your palate, then you can work on it. It's all about balancing the flavor based on our flavor first, if I'm making a cocktail for myself like today, or if I have to serve someone. It's all about cocktails, balance, and creating an incredible experience. That's all about aperitivo. We sit down together, we have something to nibble, we have good drinks, you have more drinks, you keep eating, you keep chit-chatting, drinking food, and that's it, it's finished the night, to be honest. I mean, you don't go for dinner after. No, it's not true. We go for dinner after A2. So, has anyone, any question? Someone would like to share something? Come on, don't be shy. Any question on the tradition of the aperitivo, not just on the product? What do we eat usually in general with the aperitivo? Well, there are a couple of opinions about it. When you have an aperitivo, you can either go and see some salami, some cheese, some nuts, something really small, nibble, or aperitivo for us is also carbonara. Just if you serve a carbonara in a small plate, it's an aperitivo because it's a small portion. You know, we love eating, so that's all about it. Ah, I thought you want, okay. Any other question? What about the drink though? If you don't like it, tell me. We need that. We need feedback. If you like it, it's fine. Tell me too. It was delicious. Thank you. I know. Who didn't try yet? Cocktail or the Sanpellegrino? No cocktail. Can we have one cocktail for the couple there? Do we have one extra cocktail? The last one, the last two there? Let me know. Thank you. If not, I can make it. If not, I can make it there on the stand. I want to say thank you very much for your patience, for listening. I will be really more than happy to serve you at the stand. Please come and see me. Come and see the Sanpellegrino stuff. You can have all the drinks you want. It's Imbibe. Come on. Thank you.